there's generational personalities or generational archetypes that basically recycle every, they say 80 years, like a long human life. And then you see the archetypes play out in people like again and again. Very fascinating stuff.
There is always a reaction to the generation before that we have to set our own way. Mm-hmm. And then along come the kids and they have to set their own way. And what they don't realize is they're not necessarily inventing something new. They are reinventing something old. To make a different analogy in our field in software, Steve McConnell, brilliant architect, engineer, analyst, and writer, he talks about in one of his books how everything has been done before. We're just redoing it with different hardware, faster hardware, more widespread knowledge as the industry grows. How there's not honestly in fundamental concept that much difference between cloud computing and timeshare. And timeshare was the thing in the 70s of we've got all this computing power that we can't possibly use, so let's let other people use it. And he says, when you look at the basic building blocks of timeshare, they're the basic building blocks of cloud. The difference is, in the era of timeshare, a megabyte was a humongous amount of memory that nobody could imagine ever using. And nowadays, a megabyte can be a blog post.
Yeah.
So the technology capabilities change, and that causes reasons why at some point timeshare just was not technologically, economically feasible anymore. Mm-hmm. That the cost of computing had gotten so cheap that putting an actual computer on your desk was a whole lot cheaper and more effective than having you sign into a terminal to some university somewhere and all of that. The economics had shifted, and now they have shifted back to the point where that computer out there with multiple terabytes can do all sorts of things that you could do on your desktop. Mm-hmm. It would just be swamping your power. Yeah. So we go through these cycles, and I think that's a general pattern in the culture is learning the limits of what we have now, and so we work around it, but the workaround may very well be an earlier workaround that reached its limit then, and now we're finding new ways to do it.